So in the previous tutorial I showed you how to deep etch your image and mask it out. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to add a drop shadow. Now what a drop shadow does is simply make the camera image look like it's on a plane and not just floating in air. So the best example I can give you is if you watch my screen. This here is called the drop shadow. Now I can turn it off and the camera looks like it's just floating in midair and doesn't seem like it's grounded. If I turn it on, it gives the effect that it's on a plane, that it's on a surface. So again, there's a number of ways to do this. The way that I prefer that gives the most realistic effect is if we duplicate the layer. Now we can do that by Apple J. Again, if you're not comfortable with the hotkeys on the keyboard, all we have to do is click and drag our layer that we want to duplicate to this page curl down the bottom of our layer palette, and the layer gets duplicated. From here we want to right click and we want to rasterize our image. If it's available, we're going to go to convert to smart object. From here we want to double click on the image, color overlay, and we're going to change this to black because shadows are usually black. Then we're going to hit OK. From here we're going to go right click, rasterize layer. Then we're going to create a new layer. Holding down shift, we're going to select both, and we're going to right click and merge layers. So far we've got a black camera. What we want to do is we're going to click and drag that layer underneath our camera layer that we want to add make our drop shadow to. From here we're going to go Apple T. Again, if you're not comfortable with the hotkeys, all we have to do is go edit, free transform. From here, all we're doing is we're going to holding down Option. We're going to hover over one of our corners, and holding down and right clicking. We're going to go flip vertically, flip horizontally. We didn't need that horizontal. We're just going to go and test out and see what we can do. So all I ended up doing was flip vertically. From here, holding down our Option key, Command key, and hovering over one of the anchor points. Then we're going to click and drag down, holding down Shift. Remember, Shift is the most important key in Photoshop. So all I'm doing here is I'm just moving this around to make it better fit the photo. So again, just grabbing your anchor points and just playing with your layer till you get it to where you want it to be. This does take some time, so don't be worried if you're not getting it right to begin with. As you can see, it's not straightforward. It does take a little bit of getting used to. But once you got it, it's a great skill to know how to Photoshop and how to add drop shadows. So I'm pretty happy with that. From here, all we want to do is go to Filter. When you're happy with it, all you want to do is hit Enter. From there, making sure a layer is selected, we go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and we just turn up the opacity till we get a nice blur on there. 16.2 is not too bad. Now it's very strong drop shadow, so I'm going to turn this down to about, I would say 30. Too much. 50. 50 is giving me pretty good. So right now we've got a drop shadow on there, and that's how you make it look like it's sitting, the camera is sitting on a plane. Stay tuned for the next tutorial, which I'll show you how again to save out for your folio.